This is a clarification on P3A, income tax related video lectures that you are going to watch, whether you are a subscription model student or exclusive P3A course you enrolled or full taxation course you enrolled. So some tax related or even regular course, 6 months course or both the groups for 12 months course, whatever it is. Now, some students are having these doubts, whether these lectures are relevant for September 24 and even January 25. Absolutely relevant. First of all, for September 24 and January 25, what is applicable? Finance Act 2023 is applicable, and supplementary material which Institute has released for May 2024 exam. Supplementary material is applicable. Like, for example, I will show you in our website. We have a website, rest of our CACMA website. If you open, just go through with listen to this without skipping this. Very important. So CA Inter if you open, so Group 1 if you open, P3 if you open, so you can see here what are all the resources. In this P3A supplementary material that is for May 24 Institute has released. That and ICS study material which is based on Finance Act 2023. So these two sources you have to read. But for us, what we did is we have given all the lectures based upon Finance Act 2022. Finance Act 2022 because these lectures were recorded during September, August 2023. Okay, August, September, October also 2023. Getting it? So now based upon 22 Finance Act, nothing to worry. We are giving you even amendments and supplementary material plus classes also. Don't worry, I'll just show you. Suppose if at all you are a class plus user, suppose if at all you are our application user, if you go to our application, suppose this is Group 1 subscription, or even if you open P3A course, whatever it is, if you open taxation, income, if you open income tax, only if you open income tax P3A, you will see here complete direct tax video index, you will see, and you will see all the classes, and you will also see amendments at the end. Hardly all amendments put together is how much, including supplementary material and Finance Act 2023 amendments put together, hardly 5 hours. In fact, supplementary material related amendments only, whatever ICA has given no supplementary material amendments, this only occupies 2 hours, more than 2 hours. So technically speaking, between Finance Act 2022 and Finance Act 2023 lectures, the amendment portion is hardly 2 hours. Sir, I'm not getting clarity. Don't worry. Very simple. What you have to do is, if at all you enrolled into our course, if at all you have enrolled into our course, very simple. Go to basic concepts of income tax. Watch entire this class. Watch entire this class. Getting it? Go to, amendments folder. Go to amendments folder. Here, is there any basic concepts related amendments folder? Nothing. Getting it? So here amendments are introduction to amendments, default tax regime, salaries amendment, RFA clarification, 3 salary. 3A means also salary. 4 house property amendment, PGBP amendment, capital gains amendment, other sources amendment, chapter 6 amendment, and TCS and RTP MCQs. MCQs are also covered here. Getting it? So these are the amendments. Very simple. What you have to do is, in basic topic residential status, no amendments at all. By the way, don't compare our material. Like, by the way, you are going to get this material, like it's a material which is available for income tax, separate hard copies there. You need to place order on this rest of a CACMA website. This is completely Finance Act 2022 based. If you see, you will get, when you order income tax, you'll get 3 books, 2 concept books, module 1 and module 2, and 1 workbook. Now, if you see module 2, if you open and see module 2, at the end of module 2, those who are ordering for September attempt and January attempt, we have given amendments material also here itself. Even supplementary, ICA supplementary material is also given for your convenience purpose. Getting it? Amendments material and this one. So very simple. What you have to do? What is the approach that you have to follow? Nothing to worry. Just watch basic concepts, residence and scope of total income. By the way, when you're watching these lectures, most importantly, some students are comparing basic concepts, our material with ICA material, and saying, sir, default tax regime is not covered. No, we cover default tax regime as part of amendments, and we cover it as part of final chapter total income chapter we have. In that we will cover total income chapter is what we cover default tax regime. We will not cover default tax regime at the beginning itself. It is not even correct also. Like in institute material, if you see, in PGBP at some 3 or 4 problems, and in salaries at 3 or 4 problems, they solved with the default tax regime and they solved without default tax regime. But you see, latest May 24, default tax regime descriptive question itself is not there. Why? Because it's not that important. It's not that successful in reality. Getting it? So the best learning approach is whatever the approach I have designed. In this approach, if you listen to income tax subject, you get superb clarity. When we are doing income tax classes recordings, so we assume that you are a fresher. We assume that student doesn't know anything about income tax. With that logic, we construct everything. We make you learn the tax subject step by step superbly. Now in the May 24 new scheme, what ICI did is, in every chapter they merge default tax regime, which is absolutely wrong. That is not correct also. Because default tax regime is something that you need to learn along with the total income problems. Total income means once you understand the entire taxation subject, then you need to understand default tax regime. But ICI, what they did in the ICI study material, from every chapter, from the first chapter itself, default tax regime provisions are also discussed. Already income tax itself means so much of memory, analytical application, so much. If DTR is also added at the beginning itself, it will be clumsy for you. So what I did is, in these lectures, default tax regime we discuss separately in total income. Further, when you are comparing our material with ICI material, no, you will find in our material one extra chapter called exempted incomes. In our material, you will find one extra topic called exempted incomes. Okay, anyhow, just open the index and see. Exempted incomes chapter is not there in CA Institute book. Instead of that, what they did is they removed the chapter and merged it in various other chapters, that exemptions. One more thing. In the basic concepts of the institute book, they have given agricultural income taxation, but we will discuss it as part of exempted incomes chapter. Are you getting the point? So 95% of the recording is available already. I am doing this video on 14th May 2024, just to give you a clarification that these lectures are very much relevant. Believe me, just ask your seniors or friends, how is caramharsha or income tax classes? They'll give you the answer. Getting it? You will get best exposure in the income tax. You can handle the paper, whatever the level of difficulty it could be. Doesn't affect you. By the way, two chapters, no, advanced tax, to TDS, TCS, and return of income. These two topics I discussed directly from ICE study material. Getting it? For convenience, just for the sake of a convenience sake. That's it. So very simple. Watch from house property only. You will find amendments. PGBP, income from other sources, salaries below. So just go to amendments folder and watch immediately the respective amendment. When you come to total income, then only go and watch default tax regime. When you come to total income, only watch default tax regime. Until total income, don't watch default tax regime. And further, capital gains, we have solved based on Finance Act 2022, where index number alone changes. What I am going to do is, probably in the month of June or July, I will be adding only one video on capital gains problems. Only problems on capital gains, one video. Getting it? Where I will be solving only problems, which will be hardly 1.5 hours. That's it. So I will be adding, and I will be keeping it unlocked. I will be keeping that as unlocked version. And for September attempt, probably in the month of July itself, I will also upload a marathon video on the income tax. I hope you are clear on this, confident. Getting it? I hope I have given you complete clarification clearly. Okay, so take care. And here, there is an approach to taxation video. There we have used the word November 24. It's actually September 24 and January 25. So all the very best. Do well.